Hey everyone, I'm Caden, the Charming Avenger, and on my channel, I'm learning how to bake. Now, I'm not learning how to bake just by recreating a recipe online or following a YouTube tutorial. I'm learning how to bake by trying to recreate one of the big bakes from Food Network's Kids Baking Championship. Now, this week, they had to take a dessert and turn it into what looks like a main dish. The challenge this week was dessert imposter sandwiches. I chose Anthony as the contestant that I was going to mirror this week, mainly because he watches and comments on the channel. So I kind of hope I make him proud on this one. I'm really looking forward to it. I get to incorporate something I haven't done before, which is pastry cream, and work a little bit more on my decorating skills. So yeah, we're going to get into it, and it's going to be great. Let's go. Come on. Now, what I'm going to do here is something a little bit different than what Anthony did. I'm going to take some red food coloring now and kind of tie-dye it in to the cake batter. Hopefully it won't turn too dark. Man, now that I'm saying it, I'm rethinking it. I'm going to try it anyways just to see if it works. I have one cake that's not going to have it and one cake that is going to have it. So in case it doesn't work out, I can do that. But I want to see if I can get kind of that real lobster effect into the cake itself, because I don't have an airbrush machine like he used last night. So Monday night, I'm gonna try this and see if it works. This technique may or may not work. That's the fun part about this, is I get to try new things. So I'm gonna try this and see if it works. All right, so while the cakes are in the oven, I am gonna work on the pastry cream. There are a lot of ingredients to this, so I have some of them already measured out. We're gonna be working mostly on the stovetop. Excuse me, because it looks like this is going to come together really quickly, and I don't want to do something wrong. It looks like if I don't do something right, eggs curdle or possibly scramble, and then I have breakfast instead of pastry cream. So I don't want to do that, so I'm going to work my hardest on getting this quickly done. So you're going to come over to the stove with me. Let's go. All right, so the pastry cream is all done. I think it turned out the right way. It tasted good. It didn't taste curdled or like scrambled eggs, so I think that's a win for me. I guess we'll see what happens. The cakes are out of the oven. The one that I marbled looks marbled. It doesn't really look like lobster. Maybe if I break it up and kind of mush it together, it'll start to look like that. We'll see what happens in the final product. So now I get to work on the pate choux. This is something that I've done a couple of times now, and I'm starting to get really comfortable at. So I'm gonna bring you back over to the stovetop. We're gonna get it done. Like you've seen before, it does happen really fast, so I've got to get everything together first. I'm gonna do my mise en place. Is mise en place the same thing in baking, or is it just in cooking? I guess cooking and baking, I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna get my mise en place done, get it all together, get it over to the stovetop, and then we're going to make pate choux. All right, see ya. All right, so my pate choux is out of the oven, and I'm not impressed. I thought it was going to be more fluffy, and it didn't fluff up the way I wanted it to, which is going to make this a little more complicated than I wanted it to be. I was hoping to go for more of like a ciabatta roll type style, but it wasn't working to begin with. So if you look at it, it's pretty thin. I mean, it looks great. And I guess the whole point is that it puffs when you add things into it, which I have an idea of maybe adding air to see if it'll puff it up before I cut it. And just to see if that'll work. I'm not sure if it will or not. I've got the cakes here now. The one cake that I marbled did kind of come out marbly. It looks kind of good. So I am going to try to incorporate that one as the lobster. There we go. My brain stopped for a minute. The other one I'm going to also slice into and get a little bit of green food coloring, add some green into that because lobster rolls have some like green aspects, some parsley, some green onion, things like that. And kind of mix it in just a little bit, not too much of it. And then I'm gonna put them together, and hopefully they're gonna be good. I did remember just now that there was a twist, which was to create a side, which is I think Anthony's was Cole Slaw. I don't know how I'm gonna do that. I don't have the ability to do that with the ingredients that I have here, so I think I'm gonna skip the twist. Just because I don't have anything here. I don't have a pantry like they do, so I don't think I can make a sweet coleslaw type side dish and be successful. I don't think I do. I'll look in my pantry and see what I have, but I don't think that's possible. So I'm gonna try to maybe put some air into these first, cut them open, try to put them together as much as possible. I'm gonna hold off on putting the pastry cream in because I don't want them to get soggy while I go and pick up Allison from work. So it's coming along great, and I hope that it's gonna taste good. I'm really bummed about the pate choux, the cream puff type thing. I mean, it looks good, but we'll see. All right. Alright, so Allison is home from work, and I put it together, and you know what, guys? It looks pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. It looks almost like a lobster roll. So I made two. I made a mini one for me, and I made a big one for Allison to taste and eat and enjoy. And then I did go ahead and make a Cole Slaw type thing. It's just some cut up cake and different colors. That's it. And some pastry cream on top. I didn't have anything in the pantry that would have worked for that. So that's what it is. So anyways, it is the sandwich is going to be a imposter lobster sandwich. The green you see on there is just dyed green cake. The lobster is made up of white cake with red food coloring and a vanilla pastry cream. The bread is a cream puff. Yeah, that's it. All right, so Allison is home, and we are going to give this to her to taste.
Okay. It looks like a sandwich. Good job.
This is a...
So it's pate choux, cake, and pastry cream.
Correct.
Mmm. It's good. It's kind of all one texture. And that texture is mushy.
Mm-hmm.
But it's good. I like the pastry cream.
Yeah? Mm-hmm. Oh, that's good.
It's really good. But it looks like a sandwich. And it tastes nice. But your coleslaw, you said it's just cake?
Yeah, I didn't have anything else in my brain.
I know we have like nuts and dried fruits and all kinds of stuff.
You don't put nuts in coleslaw.
It's imposter coleslaw, Caden.
There's still not nuts in coleslaw.
Fine. But I can tell you we've got things. We've got things. And you could have done something more creative. You're better than this, Caden.
I don't feel creative.
You could have done better. Mmm. Tastes just like the inside of the sandwich. It does look like something.
Exactly. That's all I was going for.
Sandwich accomplished. Disappointing side dish.
Oh well.
Do better next time.
Well, maybe next time I won't be getting over like pneumonia.
Okay.
So you like it?
I like the pastry cream.
There's a lot of it.
Good.
All right, so that's it. This week is done. Like I said, I'm really getting over pneumonia, bronchitis, nasty thing. So none of this is going to work. It's all going to stay here because just in the off chance that I am still contagious, I don't want to get my coworkers sick. So next week I will hopefully have this watched, shopped, baked, and recorded all on Tuesday night, and I can get this up for you guys Wednesday before midnight. So I hope you guys have a great week, and remember, if I can bake, so can you.